In this episode, I'm going to talk about what I prioritize daily, no matter what, to move my business and my life forward. These are things that I do every single day, no matter what. So no matter how I'm feeling, no matter how my day is going, no matter where I'm at in the world, no matter what my schedule is like, these are my non-negotiables that have led to a multi-million-dollar company, have led to a company that compounds over time. So what's so cool about Freedom Queen is that the methodologies that I teach in building a high-end movement are tested and proven not only with my business, but with my clients' businesses as well. There's a compound effect that happens in my business where I'm on year 4 going into year 5 and my company is growing faster than it did in the beginning. That's not common for most businesses, but obviously we're not like most businesses. I do practices and methods that are really deeply rooted in longevity, sustainable growth, over a long period of time. It's like investing in the stock market. You want to start doing these as soon as possible in your business so that you can start reaping the rewards and having more harvests over and over and over again. So the number one thing that I do every single day is I put myself in a winning state. I put myself in a state of I am going to win today. And there's a couple of ways that I do that. So exercise is a great one. Making sure I'm getting good sleep. Making sure that I'm spending time outside. I mean, those are obvious non-negotiables. But some of the extra things I do on top of it are working out, plugging into my own trainings, prayer, listening to something from one of my favorite speakers, reading. I'm making sure that my state is in a state of winning. Your state is everything. I want you to take a look at your state from how you start your day, your state from when you go to sell, your state from when you're coaching clients, your state from when you're making content. When you are in a better state, it is so much easier to be a better human being, not just as a business owner or CEO, but as a partner, as a woman, as a friend, as a leader, as a human. Your state is your number one priority. And so I want you to make sure that this month you're focused on your state. Every day you're prioritizing not just the baseline, right? Baselines are eating well, sleeping right, getting sunshine, not too much screen time, taking care of yourself. Those are the obvious things. But I want you to go a step further and get yourself into a really high vibrational state, a state of winning, a state of like, no one can F with you energy. And that's different for everyone. It's also different on a day-to-day basis. The next thing that I prioritize is visibility. So I don't do visibility seasons. I'm always getting visible every day, whether that's through a piece of content on Instagram, it's through uploading a podcast, it's through sending out an email, it's through sending a message in my broadcast channel and sharing it to my IG stories for people to join. I'm always doing things that are getting me, the business Freedom Queen, in front of people. Out of sight, out of mind. It's true, you always want to stay relevant and you want to reach new audiences or you want to get visible in front of your current audience. You have to do something at least once per day that's going to get you in front of people. The third thing that I do is I promote. Promoting your company is different than visibility. It's different than posting. It's very different. So I promote. And when I promote, what I mean is I sell. So I'll sell something, even if it's not a super high ticket program. I'll sell something, even if it's just I'm selling a low ticket offer. Even if I'm promoting something that's free, I will promote it. You have to promote your work more than anyone else. And the more you promote your work, the more money you will make. You are teaching your audience how to respond to you. So if you sell more, I guarantee you will make more because through the process of selling more, you get better at selling. Repetition over time allows you to put in those reps and get better at the process. The next thing that I do is I will serve my customers. So let's say I have clients in Telegram, but one of the key things is I don't do that until those first 3 things are done. I'm in a great state, I've gotten visible, and I've promoted my work. I won't go and serve until I've done those things. Because who are you to go and serve people if you haven't served yourself? Whatever it is that you're teaching, I hope you're doing 100x of it for you. That you are drinking your own magic. That you're embodying what you teach, the vision for your customers. Also, by you doing what it is that you teach, you practicing what you preach, you're also getting better at those things. You gain more wisdom to be able to continue to teach your people whatever it is that you're doing. So then I go and serve my clients, my customers, my high-level people. Right now, I don't have a lot of people in close proximity, and I haven't for a lot of 2024. A lot of my clients are in programs that are inside of group programs, masterminds, coaching programs where people have access to the community, not access to me. Very few people have access to my private Telegram or even a small group Telegram, which is something I prioritize in 2024. I haven't always, but I did prioritize that in 2024. And obviously it works because it's led to insane client results, transformation, and my highest months ever. And the last thing I do is I will nurture. So nurture is different than posting to get visible. It's different than promoting to sell. It's different than serving your clients. Nurturing is a way of building relationships. And everyone's going to nurture differently, and you might nurture in different seasons differently. You might nurture differently in different seasons of your life. So a nurture could be an IG live. A nurture could also cross with a post, because the point of nurturing is to build a relationship with someone. So a nurture post would look different than an educational post. A nurture post might be like behind the scenes of your day-to-day life. Why is that nurturing? Because you're building a relationship with people where they feel grounded in you, like they know you more. Nurturing also could cross with an audio message in your broadcast channel or your Telegram group. You're building a relationship with them. The point of nurture is designed for people to trust you more. So a podcast episode is also a great way to nurture your audience, and you could tell a story about who you are and what you do. Nurturing can also look like responding to DMs, comments, talking to your customers in whatever capacity that looks like on any social media platform. These are the things that I do every single day in my business without a fail. I always prioritize these, and I have for the last 4 years, and the proof is in this methodology. I go into more detail inside of the Freedom Queen membership and our 50-day challenge. If you're looking for something that's going to boost your income and boost how you show up, I highly recommend you do that challenge at least 2-3 times per year. You focus on that because it will change your life forever. Do the 50 to Freedom methodology 100%. Actually, I'm going to go sell that because that method is crazy. So these are the 5 things I do every day, and I have for years. And people want to overcomplicate business. They want to make it seem like you have to do all these extra things, that there's things outside of business that you need to be doing, like go work on your funnels, go get distracted, go consume. It's like, no, actually, you need to make sure you feel good. You need to get visible. You need to promote your work. You need to serve the people who you promoted the work to. And you need to nurture and build relationships and do it again. And you're kidding yourself if you're getting distracted by other things or other methods. This is the way. This will build you a foundation that over time will compound faster. This is how I've outgrown so many people. I've outgrown so many spaces. It's because I've continued to build with high-end movement in mind and do the 50 to Freedom method every single day. So, Freedom Queen, I want you to look at these 5 and ask yourself, which of these 5 do you know you need to get back into doing more? Are you slacking in any of these core 5 areas? These are really the core 5 that I've studied for years that truly move your business forward. I've tried to add in other things. I've really studied this method. I've changed the name a couple of times. I've tweaked the method. I've tested it myself. And these really are the 5 proven things to do every day. And anyone that's telling you there's something else, I would love for them to come talk to me and have a debate on it, because these things actually move your business forward. And if you aren't doing these 5 things every day, what are you doing? It's a great question to ask yourself. What are you actually doing on a day-to-day basis to grow the company? What actually matters? And I can share from experience, there have been different seasons where I personally have gotten distracted with stuff. Like, I remember this has happened to me 2 years ago. I got distracted with a platform, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be obsessed with my platform. I'm gonna make the platform so good. And like, platforms are a huge distraction. They are, I always think of it this way, like if someone's trying to sell you on Kajabi or School or Circle or ClickFunnels or Go High Level, like platforms, anyone that's trying to sell you on a platform, they are the ones that are profiting because they're promoting their own business. You need to look for what actually drives the income, and usually it's traffic. It's those first 3 things that I talked about: good state, posting, promoting. It's usually those 3 things. So if you got value out of this episode, if it changed your life, I want you to share this, tag me on Instagram, reminder of our No Matter What November challenge. When you share episodes to your IG stories, screenshot it, post it to the thread, you get an entry. When you review it, you get 5 entries, and one incredibly amazing human is going to get some one-to-one time with me in person at the end of this month, which is like so extraordinary. I feel so good, Freedom Queen. I can't wait to see you in the next episode.